my most popular keynote is a keynote titled The Gift of Gab. And you're thinking, Gab from an Irishman, what would I expect? But Gab is an acronym though for goals, attitude, behavior.
Okay.
Goals, attitude, behavior. And what I do say is that we can choose our attitude. Now, you're kind of saying, everyone says that. But the way I look at it is that if something goes wrong, so let's assume, to just take my business here now, for instance. A couple of days ago, I was pitching for a piece of business, reasonably confident I was going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got an email saying, Conor, we're going to go with some other speaker.
Okay.
So I say something like, oh, golly gosh, this is terribly unfortunate, or that kind of a,
right.
You might know what I come up with a 4-letter word, as you can imagine. But by the way, the word is oops, okay? Oops, okay?
Thank you for clarifying.
Right. So, but what happens then is that, all right, first reaction,
yes.
But then I use this really powerful question that I think everyone can use. And the question is, what do I want my attitude to be? What do I want my attitude to be? Because if I ask that question, I'm not going to say, I want to be annoyed. I want to be frustrated. I'm not going to say, I want to give out about that event planner, etc.
Right.
I'd say, all right, Conor, I want to use this as a motivation to go after the next call. And that's actually what does happen to me now, because I'm so used to it, asking the question that I just take it as, hey, this is a chance to re-motivate yourself, etc. So
right.
it is a powerful question. I'll give you an example where it can really work. Let's just say some of your listeners are going into a meeting today with one of their subordinates, and they have difficulties with their subordinate, okay? And they know it's going to be a tension-filled meeting. But there's two ways you can go into that. You can go into kind of all guns blazing and saying, we got to get things sorted out. Or you can say to yourself, all right, what do I want my attitude to be at this meeting? And you'll say to yourself, I want to get something out of this meeting. I want this person still to be on my side at the end of the meeting.
Yes.
And when I ask myself the question, what do I want my attitude to be? It kind of focuses the way I will address that meeting. And I'll walk in less maybe confrontational, less abrasive. Right. Because the other thing I say in presentations, oddly, is that human beings mirror human beings' reaction. So if I walk into that meeting with all guns blazing, that person knows straight away this guy's coming in with all guns blazing. I'm going to get on the defensive straight away, and we got boom. Okay. Whereas the other way is that if I say, having asked myself, what do I want my attitude to be? I want to get something out of this meeting. I'll walk in, I think, more relaxed, professional, and want things to happen, etc. But it already sets the tone of the meeting by the way I just walk in. Human beings mirror human beings' reaction.